Welcome over to this episode of Gotta Go Fast. I'm your host, Savior X Tanrin. Today I'm going to show you how you can beat the original Doom in less than 15 minutes or less on the Knee Deep in the Dead episode on Ultra Violent difficulty on this episode of Quickies. Did you get all that? Just a little bit. Make sure you pay attention. It's going to go by really fast. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, as soon as we start, we're going to head to the right here. There's a little switch behind this pillar we're going to flip. And then we're going to head over here to go across the water. We're going to grab ourselves some armor, because armor is a beautiful thing to have. And then we're going to get ourselves the shotgun. As we head up here, we're going to open this secret passage. We're going to head to the right. We're going to head over here through the doorway, kill the guy if you need to, hit the switch, and boom, first level done, 20 seconds or less. So now here we're going to head to the right, take out that enemy if you need to, head up the stairs all the way around here, because we're going to grab a red key card. Just slip past enemies if you need to, honestly. We don't need to worry too much about killing enemies. We need to focus on basically getting past enemies. That's kind of the name of the game here. So if there's enemies you encounter along the way, feel free to kill them kind of in a drive-by sense if you need to. But if you can avoid standing still like this, oh god, that hurts, getting caught, your life will be just a little bit easier. So slip around here, flip the switch, and then we're going to head down this passageway to the right, open the door, and inside here there's going to be some imps and some regular demon guys. We need to kill the imps particularly, because there's going to be a guy down here. We want to kill him so we can hit the switch and then keep going on. So inside here in Toxic Refinery, we're going to start off by taking out some of these enemies here, because they're going to cause issues for us down the road. So just enough that we can basically get through here, because we're going to have to come back through here again another time. So we want to keep ourselves in a good enough health state, but still make sure we don't have any extra enemies than we need. So for here, we're going to try to focus on the guys in the black outfits, because they honestly cause the most issues for me personally. Because they do direct damage, there's hardly any way to avoid them, and they do the most damage because they have a shotgun. So I try to focus on them primarily, honestly. The imps are bad and everything else, but like, there's some worse enemies in my opinion to focus on. So clear the bridge as much as you can, go across to the other side, and then we're going to kill these guys here to clear a pathway for us. We're going to head over here, grab the blue key card, and then run all the way back across. Now by this point, there's probably some enemies that have spawned back behind you. Just be prepared to run past them. We don't need to kill them, we don't need to come back this way, just run past them as quickly as you possibly can. So we're going to run past these guys too, grab some health over here, and then grab some health that's tucked over here. If you need to, grab the armor and then run across the gap. We're going to have enemies on our left and our right up here, so we're going to basically just run through and clear out the passageway. And make sure to use that explosion to take out enemies, and then we're going to turn around and take out the guys behind us as well too. And then we're going to run up, grab a little bit of health, only so much we need, hit the switch and keep going. So going into here, you only need 75 health because there's a little passageway here with some extra health and ammo, so make sure to grab it if you need it. We're going to start off heading down this hallway. We're going to run past all these enemies because we don't need to worry about them. We're going to head inside and do a little like roundabout circle, grab the blue key card, grab the chain gun, then we're going to head this way and make a right-hand turn. We're going to make a little detour that I like to make for my runs just to grab some extra rocket ammo, because I find it very useful later in the game. Just be ready, because there's going to be guys that are going to drop down and spawn on top of you. So grab the 2 rocket cases if you need them. Head over this way and take out these guys, because they're going to cause some issues for you spawning behind. And then head over here, switch to the chain gun, and then we're going to basically use this to stun lock a bunch of enemies heading down this hallway as much as we possibly can, to prevent them from causing us major issues. So be ready to pull it out here, because we're going to have a whole bunch of enemies that are going to cause us problems and get in our way. As soon as we can, push through, grab the health and the yellow key card, head up this way for one more enemies that's tucked in the corner, open the doorway. There might be some enemies in hide here you need to deal with, just be ready for them if you need to, because they sometimes move around different areas. Head inside, flip the switch, boom, on to the next level, just like that. So Phobos Lab is where I think sometimes for me the runs start to get a little more difficult for me personally. So if you need to take time on this area, take your time particularly. A wasted run is better, a longer run is better than a completely wasted one. Find your balance for how fast you need to go at times. So here I'm taking my time to clear out some of these enemies because I kind of need to get by them. Because I need to head this way to cause that little platform to pop up. Once that platform is popped up, then I can head over this way. There's going to be enemies along the path, so be careful. Don't fall down, yet at least. Head to the end, grab the yellow key card, and there's some health if you need it. Open this area here, and there's a little secret area with some more rockets and some more health. Open the passageway at the end, and then we're going to have some enemies that are going to pop this way, so be ready for them. Across the way, if you can hit it, there's an explosive barrel that is useful to take out some enemies. Everyone else, just be ready to kill when you come in. pull out the rockets here because they're going to help make your life a smidge easier, because we need to take out most of these enemies along the way here. If you need to, you can stay up kind of on the high ground to save a little bit of health. Just be ready, though, because there will be enemies that will spawn here, and we want to take out these guys to just clear our pathway a bit. As soon as you come in here, head across the gap, flip the switch at the end, run across and head back across the other way. Grab the little bit of the health if you need it, and then head up over here on the bridge. Make sure no one's behind you. Wait for the elevator to go up, and then open the door. We're going to head across this gap now. We need to take out these enemies, though, so they don't cause issues for us when we try to cross. There's a little bit of health in the corner if you need it, and there's also going to be some more health over here in this corner. I would suggest wait until you kill these like first set of enemies first, because then you don't want to get hit with any extra damage along the way. Grab that health tucked in the corner. Now here, if you can, hit the explosions, because they'll make your life a little bit easier for taking out some of these enemies. As much as you can. As soon as you come up this way, there's going to be some shotgunners over here, so be ready for them. If you need to, grab some more ammo and health from these guys and head over here. You're going to have some more guys inside of here. I suggest wait until you clear out these enemies and then switch over to the chain gun for this area, since there's going to be a whole stream of them that are going to kind of line up really, really nicely. As soon as we clear this, I'm going to switch to the rocket launcher, because there's going to be a crap ton of enemies inside of here that I want to take out extra fast. Flip the switch at the end. You're going to have some invisible, big minotaur guys. I don't know what you call it. Now, inside of here, we need to be careful, because there's going to be a lot of invisible enemies due to the darkness. So just be ready, have your shotgun ready, because there's going to be a bunch of guys you're going to have to deal with at once. My suggestion is just kind of keep firing that shotgun and just keep pushing forward. Now be ready, because like I said, they're going to pop out of anywhere to get you. See right here, we got one who just keeps poking around. Now there's going to be another guy here. Now as soon as you open the door, you're going to have 3 of these guys come, and there's still going to be invisible ones inside, so be careful. Ooh, because we're getting really low. And there's 2 more inside, so take your time if you need to clear them out. And then as soon as they're done, go inside, hit the switch, boom, on to the next stage. Alright, central processing. Run around, grab some health real quick, because you're going to need it as soon as we do this. This is going to be a fast area we're going to need to do, because we're going to get a crap ton of enemies that are going to spawn and cause us issues for stuff along the way. Alright, start off, grab a little extra health if you need to, head to the end, and as soon as you pick up this red key card, crap's going to hit the fan. So run over here if you need to, grab some extra health that's tucked in the corner, and then start using these explosive barrels to your advantage, because you're going to need them. There's going to be a whole bunch of enemies that are going to spawn in here, and we have to wait 30 seconds for basically the whole area to clear, for the doors to reopen. So we just need to kind of wait it out and take out enemies along the way. There's going to be one guy over tucked in here, so be ready. Now use this time to grab any extra ammo or armor if you need it along the way. And we hear the doors open now, so we can kind of keep pushing forward a little bit here. As soon as we cross the gap, there's going to be some enemies here. Be ready for them. Usually there's another guy tucked there, but I don't see him right there. Grab a little extra health here to be safe. Now, as soon as we cross this gap here, there's going to be guys that spawn behind us. So don't worry too much about them. Grab the blue key card and drop down, tuck around here to grab some extra health and armor. And then we're going to head up the staircase here. We're going to pick up a bunch of nice little things. Some rockets, some invisibility, and then just run across the gap back here. As soon as we cross the gap, head to the right. Now what we need to do is we need to cause this opening to spawn, switch to your rockets, and then start firing away. Clear the gap as much as you possibly can. Because we're going to be fine, because we're going to grab some health on the other side as well as some more rocket ammo. Use this secret passageway, head inside. We're going to grab the yellow key card and as well as some extra ammo. There's armor there if you need it as well too, if you didn't pick it up. Now as soon as you come back here, there's going to be some enemies in your way. Try to clear a path as quickly as you can. It's just tricky to do, but just do the best you can. Hop back across the gap, and we're going to head over here to the right doorway. As soon as we head up the stairs, there's going to be some guys on your left, on your right, basically everywhere, so be ready for them. Try to clear as many as you possibly can, and just be ready for them, basically. Now here, there's going to be a bunch of shotgunner guys as well as regular guys, so my suggestion is kind of pick yourself up a bit and then try to clear the gap as much as possible. That way you can rush your way through. Head up the stairs. Just flip the switch and run right back down. Don't even bother trying to take out those enemies. Switch to your rockets to kind of clear this area a bit from enemies. You'll thank me for it later, trust me. Now we're gonna clear out some enemies that are gonna come up here come up from these down ways, because we need to head down to the left. and be ready, because we're going to encounter a bunch of enemies. To make your life easier, there is a little bit of health here at the top. I suggest grabbing it if you need it. And then head down here to the left. I suggest taking out this barrel, because you can sometimes have bad stuff happen. More barrels to use in here to take out these guys, so be ready for them, as well as shotgunner guys on your right and on your left. So just be ready for them. As soon as you clear guys, they will pop up. Once you're all said and done, clear, switch to the rockets, flip that switch, and immediately head over here and start blasting away to clear the pathway. And then through, hit the switch, bam. That one's a little getting a little crazy. But hey, we're on to the last area, yay. So computer, we need to be careful here because there's gonna be a lot of enemies we're gonna need to deal with. So if you need to take your time to kind of clear past a little bit. But don't waste too much time. There's a fine balance to it all. Head across to the gap here on the left. There's gonna be an imp here, be careful. Wait for this to drop down and it's gonna come back up. And you're gonna have enemies that are gonna be right in your way as soon as you come up here. Head across the gap, and then there's gonna be a yellow key card. Enemies will sometimes spawn right below you, so you just need to kind of dodge around them quickly. Be ready for them. Head up this way here and up these stairs. You're gonna have a bunch of these guys are gonna be waiting here for you. Just be ready for them, as well as some more guys that spawn here. But we're doing good, just keep pushing. Keep around this area to take out these shotgunners as well as the other guys that are gonna spawn here. And there's gonna be some imps that are gonna be over here on our right. Take them out if you need to. Grab a little extra health if you need it. As soon as you open this door, be ready, because you're gonna have a bunch of enemies waiting there for you. They're gonna cause you issues. If you need to, you can head over here and kind of kill these enemies, because we're gonna be heading to where that blue key card is first. So it sometimes helps. Switch to your rockets real quick to take out that first guy, and then as soon as you come up here, be ready and pull out the chain gun. It's gonna make your life a little bit easier to take out some of these guys along the way. Just to kind of help push yourself through here. Grab the red key card and we're gonna head right back down the pathway we came. There are going to be some guys that spawn behind us, so be ready for them. As soon as we come here, what we want to ideally do is wait for this area to drop, because we're gonna run across this gap, grab ourselves this, and find ourselves a little secret to get ourselves up to 200% health. Now turn around over here, head in the red key card, grab ourselves the blue key card, turn back around, and you're gonna have a crap ton of enemies, so be ready for them. Now, sometimes, depending on how much you kill. Here's gonna be some more enemies. Those are the enemies I was waiting for. Clear them out as quickly as you can. Don't clear out everybody. You don't need to kill everybody. Just enough for you to get by, basically, which, unfortunately, is gonna be like a majority of them, but it's fine. All right, as soon as you push your way through, open up this blue door. Inside of here, you're gonna have a couple enemies on the stairs. Be ready. Now, my suggestion is up here, switch to the chain gun. As soon as you clear this gap a little bit, because it's gonna make life just a smidge easier, because you're gonna have a bunch of enemies that are gonna spawn around the corner here. So we wanna try to clear them out as much as we possibly can. We're basically use the chain gun for the rest of this entire area. There's some extra health if you need it. Flip the switch at the end, and we're gonna make ourselves all the way back to where we were in the previous room. There's gonna be a bunch of enemies that are gonna spawn very soon. If you want, you could use the rockets to clear this out. I'm gonna save my rockets first, because we're gonna need them coming into the next stage as much as possible. Grab extra health, you need it, hit the switch, and now we're on to the final stage, Phobos Anomaly. Flip the switch here, and as soon as you can, start firing on the explosive barrels to take out these guys as much as you possibly can. Head down the stairs, and there's gonna be a little hidden switch here. Grab that blue health, head in here and head to the right, and we're just gonna grab all this chain gun camo we can, and then switch to the rockets, because as soon as we head up here, we're gonna have the brothers spawn. For the brothers, I realized I didn't hit the switch here. For the brothers, we're gonna use some rockets here real quick to kind of do some initial damage. And then we're gonna head over here, because we're gonna have a whole bunch of these invisible minotaurs spawn here. So we wanna be careful of them, because they're gonna cause us issues. So that should take out most of them if you plan yourself just right. But if you still need to use the chain gun to your advantage. Now here, I'm gonna probably, there's still a few more rounds, I'm gonna probably wait till they clear out a little bit. I'm gonna switch to rockets. I only have one rocket left, it's fine. As soon as this guy is down, we're gonna be exiting the stage real fast. Come on, there we go. All right, so now these gates are gonna lower. As soon as they lower, we're gonna be heading to a platform that's on the other end. Right over here. Flip the switch to head up here. And as soon as we cross this upper bound, we're gonna take a bunch of damage. If we had rockets, we could kind of damage ourselves a little faster to reduce the time we have to spend in here. But it's okay, we'll get by fast enough. In here, kind of spawn a little bit, provoke some enemies, take some damage. And as soon as that happens, boom, there we go. Bam. 13:59 in game, 14:24. And that's how you beat the first episode Knee Deep in the Dead for Doom 1 on ultra-violent difficulty in less than 15 minutes. Thank you everyone for watching this episode of Gotta Go Fast Quickies. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what you thought about it in the comments, and let us know what other episodes you'd like to see us do for Gotta Go Fast. Till then, keep watching this other great RetroFizz content, and we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching this episode of Gotta Go Fast. Let us know what you thought about it. Got a game you'd like to see us try? Tweet at RetroFizzTV and use the hashtag GottaGoFast. Be sure to follow us on Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube to stay up to date on all the latest RetroFizz and Gotta Go Fast content. Also, be sure to check out speedrun.com/SaviorXTanrun to see all the speedruns we've done.